Hello friends, this video on circles part 5 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Before watching this video, please make sure that you have watched part 1 to part 4. If the tangents P and PB from point P to a circle with center O are inclined to each other at 80 degree, we have to find angle POA. So let's draw this. This is my circle and these are two tangents through point P. This is the point P. There are two tangents PA and PB. So let me name this value point PA and PB. And it says that this angle is 80 degree. We have to find angle POA. So let's have the center. This is my center actually. From this center, let me draw this values. So we have to find angle POA. So let me draw this line also because we have to find POA. Correct? Since I will find POA, let me join P and O. So this is my thing and I have to find angle POA. This is what I have to find. I know this is 90 degree. I know this is also 90 degree. So if I can find this angle, I can find this because sum of these three angles is 180 degree. Correct? Also, as we can observe this, both the triangle is congruent. Why? This is 90, this is 90, both are right triangle. AO is equal to OB, same side, same, and PO is also equal to PO, common side. So both the triangles are congruent. I can show you actually if you want. And also PA is equal to PB. The length of the tangent from a given point is same. We know that. So both the triangles are congruent actually. So we can. I'll tell you that. So let me draw this way first. Two right triangle. Correct. P A. This is B and this is B. So we'll say that in triangle POA and triangle POB, we see that PO is equal to PO, common side. PA is equal to PB. Why? Tangents from same point. Tangents from same point. And AO is equal to BO. That is nothing but radius. So we can say that triangle POA is congruent to triangle POB. So this angle is equal to this angle. So let me know this angle is X. This is also equal to X. Correct? So the question says 2x is equal to 80 degree. X plus X 80 degree. So I can say that X is equal to 40 degree. So this angle is equal to 40 degree and this angle is also equal to 40. So now I have this angle 90 degree. This is 40 degree. I get find this angle in triangle AOP. So let me do this. In triangle AOP, sum of the angle is 180. So let's assume this angle is y degree. So 40 degree plus 90 degree plus y degree is equal to 180 degree. Why? 90, 40, y, three angles. Sum is 180 degree or y is nothing but 180 degree minus 9 plus 3 is 14. So 9 plus 4 is 30. So 90 degree minus 130 degree. This comes out to be 50 degree. So angle POA is 50 degree and that is my answer. POA is 50 degree. Let's take another question. You have to prove that tangents drawn at the ends of a diameter of a circle are parallel. So let's draw this. We have two tangents and they are endpoints of the diameter. And we have to prove that they are parallel. Very simple. Since this is the center, you know that this angle is 90, this angle is 90. Why? Because if you draw a line from, let's suppose this is A and this is B, let's suppose. So OA has to be, this is XY and this is X dash. OA is perpendicular to XY. OA is perpendicular to XY. You know why? We know why OA is parallel to XY, perpendicular to XY, because XY is the tangent at point O. So tangent is perpendicular to radius through point of contact. Similarly, OB is perpendicular to x dash y dash. Correct? So all these angles are 90 degree. Now since these angles are 90 degree, we can see that this angle, let's suppose this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. Angle 1, angle 2. You can say that angle 1 is equal to angle 2, 90 degree. But they are also vertical opposite angle. This angle are vertical opposite angle. Since they are equal and they are vertical opposite angle, so we can say that xy is parallel to x dash y dash. Very simple. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2, and they are true by vertical opposite angle also. Since they are vertical opposite angle, we can say that xy is parallel to x dash y dash. Very simple. Just we found the angle and we prove that they are parallel. Let's take one more example. We have to prove that the perpendicular of the point of the contact to the tangent of the circle passes through the center. So we have this circle, we have this tangent, and this is my center, and we have to prove that, let's suppose this line is AB, this point C. So we have to prove that the perpendicular at the point of the contact, C, the perpendicular at this point passes through center. To prove this, let's do by contradiction. Let's assume that this is O dash and assume that OC dash, O dash is, we can assume that perpendicular to AB doesn't passes through O. It is perpendicular to AB passes through O dash C. Correct? That is O dash C is perpendicular to AB. That is what we have assumed. Because we are proving by contradiction. So instead of saying OC is perpendicular to AB, we are saying now that O dash C is perpendicular to AB. Correct? So in that case, if O dash C is perpendicular to AB, we can say that angle O dash CB is equal to 90 degree. Correct? Now, since O is the center of circle and C is the point of contact, we know that OCB is 90 degree. OCB is 90 degree. This we know. Why? From the center to point of contact is a tangent. So this angle is 90 degree, we know. Because if AB is a tangent, then AB is perpendicular to OC if C is the point of contact. O is the center. This we know. From these two we conclude that angle OCB is 90 degree and angle O dash CB is 90 degree and angle OCB is also 90 degree. So from this we can say that O and O dash are same point. Correct? See, since angle O dash CB is equal to angle OCB, so we can say that O dash and O are same point. They are same point. If they are same point, we can prove that C O dash, this perpendicular line passes through center. Correct? So what we have done in this case, to prove that C O dash passes through center, what we have assumed? We assume that perpendicular to AB, that is this line, doesn't pass through center. So we assume that O dash C is perpendicular to AB, but O dash is not center of the circle. Then we prove that this O dash is nothing but O only. Correct? Let's take one more example. The length of the tangent from a point A at a distance 5 cm from the center of the circle is 4 cm. We have to find the radius of the circle. Let's draw this. So this is my tangent from this point A. This is my from a point A. Distance of 5 cm. This is my center. and this is 90 degree. Obviously we know because this is the point of contact. The question says the length of tangent from point A at a distance 5 cm to the center of the circle. This is 5 cm. Is 4 cm. So the length of the tangent is 4 cm. We have to find the radius. Now we know that since it is 90 degree, because AB is, let's suppose AB is tangent, so it is 90 degree angle. Since it is 90 degree, it's a right triangle, and we can use Pythagoras theorem. So let's suppose this is R. So we'll say that OB is nothing but root of AO square minus AB square. Correct? This is nothing but root of 5 square minus 4 square, nothing but root of 25 minus 16, and that is nothing but root of 9, and that is nothing but 3. So OB is 3. So we can say that radius of the circle is 3 centimeter. Very simple. Just we saw that this is a right triangle. We use Pythagoras theorem to get the answer. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.